Have you ever stared up at the clouds and seen the shape of a dragon? Or maybe you've been captivated by tales of fire-breathing beasts guarding mountains of gold. From ancient myths to modern blockbusters, dragons have been a part of human storytelling for thousands of years. But where did these incredible creatures come from? Why are we so fascinated by them? Let's take a journey through time and across cultures to explore the legendary world of dragons. Dragons aren't just one type of creature. They come in all shapes and sizes. In the West, you often find the classic European dragon. Think giant, winged, scaly reptile, usually with 4 legs and a nasty habit of breathing fire. These dragons were often seen as symbols of chaos and destruction, powerful forces of nature that brave knights had to conquer. Stories like St. George and the Dragon paint them as villains to be defeated, guarding stolen treasure or terrorizing innocent townsfolk. But even in the West, they weren't always purely evil. In Welsh mythology, the red dragon, or Draig Goch, is a national symbol of power and pride. Now, let's travel east. In Asia, the dragon, or long, is a completely different story. Instead of a fearsome beast, the Eastern dragon is a wise, benevolent, and divine creature. They're often depicted as long, serpentine beings with the features of several animals, combined like the antlers of a deer, the scales of a carp, and the claws of an eagle. They don't typically have wings, but they can fly through the air as masters of the elements, especially water. They control the rain, rivers, and seas, making them symbols of luck, prosperity, and imperial power. In China, the dragon is so revered that emperors were considered to be descendants of dragons. Festivals like the Dragon Boat Festival are held to honor these magnificent beings. So we have these 2 major archetypes, the destructive Western dragon and the benevolent Eastern one. Why the huge difference? Some historians believe it has to do with how ancient cultures viewed the natural world. In Europe, where life could be a struggle against harsh weather and untamed wilderness, the dragon might have represented the unpredictable dangers of nature. In parts of Asia, where monsoon rains were essential for agriculture and survival, the dragon was seen as a life-giving force, a controller of the waters that brought abundance. It's also interesting to think about the real-world animals that might have inspired these myths. Imagine ancient people discovering massive dinosaur skeletons. Without the scientific knowledge we have today, it's easy to see how they might imagine these bones belonging to gigantic, powerful creatures. Crocodiles, large snakes, and even whales could have also fueled the dragon mythos. A fossilized skull of a woolly rhino found in Austria was once thought to be a dragon-esque skull. From the epic poems of Beowulf to the magical world of Harry Potter, from Game of Thrones to How to Train Your Dragon, these mythical creatures continue to evolve. Sometimes they are terrifying foes. Other times they are wise companions or even loyal friends. They represent our deepest fears and our highest aspirations, the untamable chaos of the world and the incredible power of wisdom and magic. They are a mirror reflecting our own human nature, our capacity for both destruction and creation. The fact that so many different cultures, separated by vast oceans and continents, all came up with their own versions of dragons is truly amazing. It speaks to a universal human need for stories that explain the world, that give us heroes to root for, and that spark our imagination. So next time you see a dragon in a movie or a book, remember the rich and diverse history behind that creature. They are more than just monsters. They are a timeless symbol of power, magic, and the enduring wonder of the human imagination. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into myth, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.